My parents constantly shamed me for my failure, while my golden brother built his empire on lies. I waited for his IPO. Then I exposed every single fraud to the SEC. My name is Leo, but my parents only ever called me the disappointment. My crime: I was a compliance auditor for a mid-sized accounting firm. It was steady, honest work, but to my parents it was pathetic. They worshipped my older brother, Alex. Alex was the CEO of Theracor, a biotech startup claiming to have revolutionized early cancer detection with a single drop of blood. He was on magazine covers. He gave TED Talks. He drove a McLaren. My parents treated him like a deity. At family dinners, my father would compare us. "Alex is changing the world, Leo," he'd sneer. "And what are you doing?" "Checking spreadsheets for typos. When are you going to do something with your life?" I never argued, I just nodded, because being an auditor meant I knew how to look at numbers until they told me their secrets, and Alex's numbers were screaming. For 3 years, I lived a double life. By day, I was the boring auditor. By night, I was dismantling my brother's empire piece by piece. I started digging into Theracor's public filings. The growth projections were mathematically impossible. The R&D spending didn't match the claimed breakthroughs. I used my boring skills to track shell companies in the Caymans, uncovering fake vendors and fabricated clinical trial data. Alex wasn't curing cancer. He was running a billion-dollar Ponzi scheme wrapped in a lab coat. I compiled everything into a 300-page dossier, but I didn't release it. I waited. I waited until Theracor announced its initial public offering, IPO. The valuation was astronomical, $10 billion. Alex was about to become one of the richest men in the country. My parents were already picking out vacation homes. The morning of the IPO, Alex was ringing the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. He looked like a king, waving to the cameras, my parents beaming beside him. At that exact moment, I pressed send. My email didn't go to Alex. It went to the Enforcement Division of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, the FBI's Financial Crimes Unit, and the Wall Street Journal. The effect was instantaneous. The stock started trading at $50 a share. Within an hour, the Wall Street Journal broke the story. Theracor miracle a mirage. Whistleblower reveals massive fraud. By noon, the stock had cratered to $4. Trading was halted. The SEC announced an emergency investigation. The FBI raided Theracor's headquarters on live TV. I watched it all from my boring office. I saw my parents on the news, being shoved away from cameras, their faces masks of terror and confusion. Alex was arrested that evening in his McLaren. He's currently facing 20 years in federal prison for securities fraud and wire fraud. My parents lost everything. They had mortgaged their house to buy pre-IPO stock that is now worthless. They called me from the police station, screaming, asking how this could happen. "I told you, Dad," I said calmly. "I checked spreadsheets for typos, and Alex made a lot of typos. They wanted me to do something with my life. I did. I took down the golden child.